These three things have got to be in your camera kit. My name's Nick, and I make content about making content. Now, sometimes that's about the platforms that we post our content on. Sometimes it's about creators that we should admire or are doing things in a really interesting and influential way. But sometimes, like today, it's all about the stuff that we use to make that content. So yeah, today's a little bit about gear, but these are pieces of gear that I find very, very valuable, and I wanted to share them with you. And the cool thing is, this gear is very accessible. Nothing here is particularly expensive, but they're all very useful. First things first is the actual case. This is called a Pelican Case, as you can see. It's the 1450. Now, the reason I like Pelican cases over, say, a camera backpack like the Peter McKinnon or anything you could buy from Lowepro, it's because it is just inherently more durable. It's actually weather sealed rather than just being like weather resistant, and it overall just provides a lot more security for the precious cargo that I put in it. And they come in all shapes and sizes. Like this one is kind of small and is great for audio equipment, but you can also get little tiny ones like this. Pelican cases come in all shapes and sizes for anything and everything that you want to carry in, and I highly recommend them over pretty much any other way of carrying your filmmaking equipment. Inside of the Pelican case is number 2, and that is a top handle. Now, I've talked about top handles in the past, but I wanted to talk about it again because they are just that important. Top handles are one of those pieces of equipment that you kind of don't think about the importance of until you actually have it. If you've never used a top handle, they provide an unexpectedly secure level of balance to the camera rig and also give you a lot more stability when shooting. Just simply having another point of contact on your camera rig provides an incredible level of security and confidence for you as a shooter. And you can get them like this, which is super inexpensive and usually fits with pretty much any other camera cage that you want to use. But there's also a lot of camera companies like Canon with their C70 that ship with a top handle that works just as fine. And that keeps your gear safe and it keeps you comfortable as a shooter, which allows you to do your job better. Now, the last thing that I have in my camera case is this. Now, it looks like a normal friction arm that you would use to attach accessories to your camera, but this one has a special trick up its sleeve because it's something called the HawkLock. And it's a really clever twist on a very normal piece of gear. What it does is it basically provides a quick release to the top and bottom of the friction arm so you can quickly add or take away accessories on your camera. I can even show you like real quick. See this little lever there? Push that down, and then this top just comes out. Now these little things, this is actually what makes it the HawkLock, is you can put these on every single piece of gear that you have that you want to be quickly adapted to this particular kind of friction arm. And you can just pop things on and off. Okay, so for example, I have a monitor here, and I'm gonna attach the monitor to this camera cage. Each one of these arms comes with 2 HawkLock accessories. So you have one on the top and one on the bottom. So I'm gonna put one on the camera cage and one on the monitor. And they're all 1/4-20 base, so they're really easy to adapt to pretty much any rig that you've got. Just like that. So as you can see, it's just simply attached with a 1/4-20 mount. And on the bottom of the monitor, I have a 1/4-20 hole right there. That is where the second HawkLock is gonna go. See, super simple. So here's where the magic starts. There's tab A and here's slot A. This simply attaches like, it's so easy to do. So we have tab B right here and then slot B right here. And it just, that is about as easy as it gets. So now I have accessories that I can hot swap on my rig about as quickly as possible. So imagine having this and being able to go from like a handheld rig to a gimbal rig without having to disassemble anything. Your workflow is going to be so much more efficient with products like this. Kudos to Small Rig for doing a great job on a great product. As always, like and subscribe.